Okay guys, let's talk about the anabolic chicken. What's up guys, welcome to Vintage Genetics, where it is all about classic bodybuilding. And today we're going to talk about the anabolic chicken. Why? Because people have been mentioning it under my videos and some Instagram comments, and obviously it's just an interesting topic to talk about, because people have been wondering, as you can see by the comments, did you stop taking the anabolic chicken? But I do have to mention that most of the comments, probably 95%, are very positive, which motivate me every single day to keep going. And there's also some people who are simply interested on my take on the anabolic chicken, so that's why I'm making this video. So first of all, let me explain what I'm doing right now. I'm lean bulking. I'm bulking / lean bulking because this basically is the highest weight I've ever achieved, and I look the softest that I have in years, but it is with a purpose. Right now I'm not a junior bodybuilder anymore, so therefore I want to make the most out of this time while I'm still young to grow as quickly but as classical as possible by using this lean bulk method. Why? Well, in the past I did lean bulking as well. I don't like dirty bulking. What I mean with lean bulking is eating above your caloric maintenance, training hard, using clean foods and some supplements on the side. Not too much. The clean food is the #1 priority here. You can of course dirty bulk, get above your caloric needs with pizzas, fries, burgers, etc., but that's not me. I want to do it clean so I can see exactly what's going on when I eat something, how my body responds to it, eliminate certain foods that I don't respond well to. And that's how I like to do things. Now, addressing the anabolic chicken. This is a wider topic than initially thought. And it's just not about me, it's basically about this entire industry. What I notice myself, and what a lot of other YouTubers obviously notice as well, the leaner you get, the better you look, the closer to contest shape you get, the more views your videos get. You can put better thumbnails, you can show off your physique better, you can see everything better, the striations, the pump, the veins. It's all bigger, it's all better, it looks more impressive to the audience, so that's why people will watch those videos. My most watched videos are basically the ones where I am ripped, where I'm training for a competition, where you can see the pump. Right now, when I'm lean bulking, the views go down a little because you simply cannot see the physique that people know this channel for, right? When I started this channel, I was already starting to get ripped for a guest posing, and right after that for a competition, and right after that again for the Arnold Classic and the Judith Bergman Cup. And right now I am basically in a lean bulk with a larger transition in between the previous competition and the next, because all those other competitions I was still a junior bodybuilder, and right now I'm moving into the open men's class. I've already done the open class, I got second in the super heavyweights, but right now I simply need to improve my overall physique, eliminate all the weak points, and most importantly, it's, nowadays you cannot avoid it, add quality muscle mass. That's what I need to do in order to really stack up to these guys in the super heavyweights. I simply am a tall guy, so I need to weigh a lot. Anyway, back to the more interesting topic, the anabolic chicken. First of all, did I stop it? People first of all assume that I'm taking it, which is very good to do. Don't lower your standards. With that I mean, don't think you can achieve those physiques you see, including mine, by not taking the anabolic chicken. If you do, it's an upside and a downside, because when I was young, I looked at Ronnie Coleman, Ronnie Coleman, and I didn't even think about him using the Anabolic Chicken at all. No, I didn't. I thought that was possible. Why? Because I saw myself progress quite fast in the gym, and I thought, well, at this rate, and mind, I was 17 at the time, and I thought at this rate, I'll actually achieve a physique like his if this keeps going for 10 more years. Obviously, those were the noob gains where everything goes fast. If those gains would have stayed going as fast as then yes, I would weigh probably around 300 pounds ripped by now, but obviously that didn't happen. It stalled. And what most bodybuilders do when it really stalls and they're trying their best for a competition, and in my opinion after 7-8 years, then you could think about it using the Anabolic Chicken to again get those noob gains you had before. Here's the stall, and go at it again with the Anabolic Chicken at the same pace as you did at the start in order to progress for the competitions that you want to do good at. Obviously there are natural competitions out there, but that's a whole other topic. The half of them aren't even natural, but that's beyond the point. Now, I realize that this is a very controversial topic to talk about. That's why I'm not really going to focus it on myself, because everyone can have their own assumptions. But whether I tell you exactly what I do or not, it's not going to change anything for you who's watching me. What you should do is focus on yourself, be honest with yourself, and see what you want to improve, how serious you want to take this, and where you want to be in the future with this sport if you take it that seriously. But anyway, what this video is really about is this current community. And I mentioned it before, that when you look good, when you look ripped, that people watch your videos more, that you get more popular. Some people in this industry get stuck up on that, and they stay lean like this. However, this is not possible without the aid of the Anabolic Chicken, but actually in this phase I like to call it the Anabolic Fish. The Anabolic Fish is really to stay lean and still make gains, still look full and ripped, which is impossible. impossible, naturally. It's not possible. When I was younger, before competing, I was very lean because I simply didn't eat enough. What also happens then is that you are very shallow, you're very small, you're thin, you're flat. You cannot achieve fullness and leanness without the help of the Anabolic Fish, which is really something that keeps your muscles full and allows you to lose weight in terms of fat and water weight, keeps it at bay, so that you keep looking stage ready. And most of the popular YouTubers do this when they are popular because of their physique. Guys like Chris Jones, who I've been following since like 2012, he is popular because of his personality. I do believe that he's a natural. Why wouldn't he be? He is someone that is really unique because he's popular no matter what he looks like. His personality is awesome, and that's what it's all about, in my opinion, when watching a YouTuber. It needs to be fun to look at. It doesn't need to be about the physique. It needs to be, something where you learn things, where it's fun to watch, entertaining, and when you have everything together, people will keep watching. Chris Jones has that pinned down perfectly. And that's his natural ability. I think that he's simply that, fun to watch. And I guess he's lucky that Vince G, the swole nerd, really caught up to that at the start. But obviously, Chris Jones is really his own man right now. I like to make videos a little longer and talk about more things than just the subject. I like to talk the things that revolve the subject to better understand what I'm talking about. So, I will just be myself here. And what I notice in the YouTube community is that simply the better you look, the more views you have. for the most part. Now that I'm lean bulking, you see less striations, you see less veins. The pump, well, it's still there for me, but it's less visible on the camera. The only thing that has really gone up is my weight and my strength. And I'm going to show more of that, of course, in the next couple of videos. But simply the striations are mostly, well, you know, I used to have stripes like this. They're gone. I mean, I can't help that. It's the lean bulking phase. The extreme version of lean bulking. Again, what I mean with lean bulking, eating clean foods while still staying relatively lean, not getting a belly that's hanging out, because that's just fat that's useless. You need this extra body weight to push more weight, to add muscle more easily, to use as many calories as you can that you're eating to build muscle. And when you're ready to cut again, you only have to lose a certain amount of weight. Not a dramatic amount of weight, just enough that it's possible to cut down to a very lean state in 8 to 12 weeks, depending how fast your metabolism is. That's really what lean bulking is to me. So, let me show you a couple of pictures real quick of a comparison of me literally almost, or actually at the day of the contest, being very ripped. And on the other side you can see me in my current lean bulking phase, where I'm purely focusing on adding weight, quality mass to my body, adding strength, and simply eating plenty of calories in order to gain the weight that I need to compete at the competition. Literally, that's the only reason I do it, because my passion for classic bodybuilding is immense. I want to do my best on a bodybuilding stage, and the only way that I can do this is simply by adding more mass. Arnold Schwarzenegger is still quite a lot more impressive than me on stage right now, despite it being almost 50 years ago. So that's what I really want to work on, but I'm currently lean bulking, and I gotta say, the mass is certainly getting there. I mean, the arms are getting full, the triceps are getting there as well. You know, it's still got some striations, that's always the case in my arms, but that's just my arms. The rest of my body isn't really that striated anymore or that lean anymore. But that's kind of my, thing to look at. When I look at my arms, when they're still lean enough, that's when I know that I'm safe. When they start to lose too much definition, oops, then I go too far. Then I gotta start, lessening the calories that I'm eating. My current strength is through the roof. And that's mainly because I'm eating a lot of calories right now. I will make another video about this. But let me tell you, it's higher than 5,000. Maybe even close to 6,000. Whoops. Yes, it's very high right now. And my strength has also gone up. It's 10 times 160 bench press is easy. I'm actually going for 10 times 170 kilos bench press. You might want to convert that. And my weight might be above 270 pounds. I don't know. Let me actually go on a scale and let me show you live on the video so that you won't have a doubt ever again. The lean bulking is in full effect, and I really truly hope that you understand my message in this video. I get the comments of that you stop using the Anabolic Chicken under my videos because simply the standard of being lean on YouTube has been set very high. If you don't look lean, it's like you stopped gaining. But in reality, the only way to really gain in bodybuilding is by lean bulking, just like they did in the golden era, the 70s and 80s. They weren't always lean, perhaps some guys, but those weren't the biggest guys. The biggest guys always went in a good off season. And that's really the best way when that happened was the 70s and 80s, when they still looked good on the beach year round. Still look, that's a weird word to say right now, but they look natural when they lean bulked. And with natural, I of course mean no over-exaggerated striations, no veins everywhere. It's just a regular body with bigger muscles. Pretty much the same fat percentage, but because the muscles are bigger, it looks better. And that to me is the art of classic bodybuilding, what it is all about. So my final point is that I'm good. Power to everyone who does whatever they want to do for their own success. If you want to stay lean, perhaps having to use the Anabolic Chicken to stay lean and full, to gain popularity, to be successful in the sport, all power to you. But in my personal situation, I want to gain as much quality mass as possible in the off season, lean bulking. I won't always look as good, as shredded as the contest season or the cutting season, but I will add the mass and I will show you what classic bodybuilding is all about in a mere few months. Anyway guys, let me know what you think. Probably a little controversial video. I hope you understand my point. I like to rant a little bit too much about the subject, with any subject that I'm passionate about, but let me know what you think, and don't forget to stay golden.